welcome to the stream. This is, I don't think I've streamed on a Tuesday in quite a while, so this is a little bit different. But I want to find out. I want to solve the mystery. What day is it? Not Monday. Okay. It's revealed the impossible. There's nothing more to do with it. I can't remember what it revealed to me. I don't have the 4-digit code. The trinkets. The rest of it doesn't really matter. Okay, so with what year? They're probably on the yesterday's currency and go find more information. Hello, cat. It's a good question, Steffan. I'm not at liberty to say. It would tell you if your time traveling worked, so I'm not gonna help you with that. Anyway, they're probably going to yesterday's crime scene, but I find more information. The hair I find in Fluffy's house, it belongs to Snowball! Oh yeah, that was it. He's supposed to be in prison. That sounds as if you know. What year it is? Yes, I do. But you not knowing what day it is or what year it is clues me into something in particular. Spectre, we're not supposed to be working that. I know, Spuddy. I know. But this is a huge new lead. Patches and the others are probably in the middle of something else. You better be resting. 2025. Don't tell him, cat! Also, what do you mean resting? I don't believe you. Wait, are you okay, cat? What's happening? Are you good? Better be real. I am, unless you mean in bed. Skyrim is resting. She's on the verge of death. Cat, what did you do? What happened? Bruh. You good? Clearly on your verge of death, so that's not good, per se. I had to stop streaming early because my tummy hurts. Oh, look after yourself. My innards are attacking me. From how you explained it when you visited, I can see that that could happen. Yes. Not a good vibe. I'm gonna fight them. Don't fight cat's innards. That's not... I don't think you're gonna help. Please do. I don't think that's the way to fix things. Anyway, I'm gonna something else, and I'm gonna see if Snowball is still in jail. Are you gonna come with? I don't think Patches will be. Spotty, I need you to trust me. No, I'll take any solution. I don't think that's a solution. I think that's a problem generator, kind of. Lonely if Steffan is confident in winning. I'm a professional. Oh god. Can you trust me? Of course, Inspector. You need to take a stand for what you know is right. I need to get my revenge on the people who set me up. I can't be alone on this. Yes. You need to come with me, Spuddy. Spuddy, I need to ask you something. Yes? Do you want to be my official partner on this? Oh! Perfect. You said partner? I did. Of course I do! Glad to see you so eager. We have a case to solve. Oh my god. I feel so bad for him. But also, making sure we'll have you on in the background. Cool! He looks so lovely today. Nightbot absolutely got the macaron to prove it. Alright. Downstairs. What the heck happened to set him up? He tracked down a lead that took him to a cult that, like, was very sus, but no one else can prove that there was a cult. And the friggin' Patches, the constable was like, this is not making any sense. I think you're too wound up on this. And he had no way to prove what he was saying was true. And they'd found the guy that I didn't expect a cult. Yes, a cult of people dressing up as lions. And yeah, they were trying to track down this one guy. Is his name Edwin or something? I already cannot remember. What is this guy's name? Erwin. Yeah. So they were trying to track down this guy called Erwin, and all of the like everything pointed towards Erwin being missing, or in hiding, and we had found him supposedly down in the cult, like captured, kidnapped by some other cats, and we were like, cool, we will do that, that's fine, he's there, we need to rescue him. But by the time we came back to the precinct, Erwin was here and was like, hey, I've had something stolen from my apartment. And technically we stole said thing from his apartment, but we're also trying to get him all of his cards. This is his Wool Bowl cards. So we have what he was looking for. And we kind of, it's a cult. So yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. We're trying to figure out what the frick's going on. We've just figured out one thing, which is that the fur that was in the dead guy's apartment, which is a completely different guy, that fur was a criminal's fur who's supposed to be in jail. So we're gonna go confirm that now, even though technically we're on probation and we're not supposed to be doing any of this. Oh dear, and we're the world's worst coffee machine. Maybe the next one will at least make a decent brew. Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, so we're the best detective. Good morning, Inspector. Hi, Peanut. How was your night? Really great, actually. Filled with the wisdom of a platypus. I see. That's interesting, I guess. From a channel. Oh, R.I.P. That's the cat one. I thought it would say if it was. No. It's interesting, I guess. Where are you going, Waffles? Wherever I want. You don't need to worry about it. Actually, Patches asked me to tell him your whereabouts. Okay then, me and Spotty, we're not working Fluffy's case anymore, so we are going to play fetch at the park. Oh really? Yeah! We took a day off and now we're gonna hang out at the park. Is this true, Spotty? 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 Are you gonna play fetch with Inspector Waffles? Tell the truth. Oh, Spotty! Oh, hello, Chaotic Tagger. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, how you doing? Oh, Spotty, please, please, live for once in your life. Spotty, speak. Yes, we are going to play fetch in the park. Oh, Spotty, that took so much effort. Oh, neat. Well, that'll be fun. I was suspicious at first, but Spotty never lies. So enjoy the park. Appreciate it, Peanut. Oh, God, Spotty's not going to be too pleased. But he did so well, which is not like him. Where are we going, Inspector? Prison! We're going to prison! Waffles, my favorite inspector in the world. Oh my god, it's Lenny. Hey, Lenny, you're the only jail guard I know, so... How's the best jail guard I know doing? Still sarcastic, right? Love it. He seems to really like you, Inspector. He's just happy to have company, I think. But be careful, he's also a very protective cat. Especially when it comes to dogs who don't like cats. Okay. I like cats, so you'll be fine. Alright, Lenny. I need to see an inmate. It's urgent. So, sure, buddy. No problem, as long as they aren't in the high security wing. Well, they're in the high security wing. That might be a problem. It's Snowball I need to see. What? Snowball? You sure? After what? Yes. Also, for context, Snowball is the reason that my original partner is in the hospital, so we don't like him. Anyway, yes, I'm sure. Okay, then. I'll just need a judge's approval since he's not a regular inmate. That might be a problem. I know it's against the rules, but I really need to see him. I've just got a couple of questions. Waffles, I can't. I'm sorry. This is about Fluffy's keys. Really? I love his boxes. I thought the OG partner died. No, not dead. Not dead. This goes to dark places sometimes, but not that dark. Love his boxes. Best in town, I'd say. That they are, Lenny. I could take him or leave him. Ha! Dogs, right? But anyway, you need to catch the killer. I need fresh box, but they're out of stock everywhere I've been. I'm worried that won't happen until Fluffy's murder has been solved. It's up to you to fix this, Lenny. What do you mean? I need to talk to Snowball if I'm gonna solve this case. I'm not allowed to let you in. But yes, those boxes. I just need you to convince me you have a legitimate reason to see him. I don't know the administrative side of things very well for seeing inmates, but is this conversation even legal? Kind of. This will let us finish the investigation faster. Okay then, you know better than me. To be safe, just never talk about what we're doing here with Hatches or Mocha. I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Okay, approval? I'm not gonna let you talk to Snowball, but I need some kind of proof he's involved in Fluffy's case. Did I not get something from DNA? There you go. How about this? Snowball's hair was found at Fluffy's house the night of the murder. How can that be? Snowball's never left his cell. I would have said it's impossible too until I found this hair, and that's why I need to talk to him. Figure out how this could have happened. I guess that'll do. I'll handle the paperwork. Thank you so much, Lenny. You have no idea how helpful this is. You owe me one. You can count on me. Go on in. You know the way from here. And Waffles, this is the first time you're seeing him since what happened? Yes? Understood. Good luck. Oh, jeez. It's rude to bring bones here. And milkshakes? I'm gonna guess that's related to Patches somehow. Probably spilled milkshake on the inmate. Anything's possible with that cat. You see Snowball, no problem, Inspector. Pass on through. Steps of it. She looks really strong, kind of intimidating in a tingly way. What the hell does that mean, Waffles? But I don't need to start conversation anyways. Sophia, Inspector Waffles is here to see Snowball. 10-4, Lenny. Just him or the dog too. Just Waffles. Roger that. Inspector, follow me. Sorry, Spuddy. I'll be back soon. I feel like it would have been better had Spuddy been with us. Oh dear. Oh, Waffles. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, that's pancakes. Besides Snowball. See you later. Bye. Freaking Snowball. Pancake. Pancake. Oh. We gave him that scar. Oh. Oh, Waffles. Oh, Waffles. Oh, dear. That's not good. That is certainly not good. Oh my, what a wonderful surprise. Inspector Waffles, the one and only. To what do I owe the pleasure? Snowball, just need to ask you a few questions and I'll be on my way. Of course, Inspector, of course. Before you do, I've been waiting to ask you something. Can you see me, Inspector? Can you see the scars on my face? Can you see them? Do you see what you did to me? Do you remember that night, Inspector? Look at me and see what you did. Remember this all very well, Waffles, because I would hate for you to forget what happened that night. I knew this was a terrible idea. I'm leaving. Oh, Inspector, don't leave me here all alone again. Please ask your questions. I'm all ears. So your first question, Inspector? Oh, by the way, how is our old friend Pancakes? Is his recovery coming along smoothly? Shame about that, of course. Oh, apologies, a sensitive subject. I'll do my best to avoid the topic. Where were you 2 nights ago? This may come as a shock to you, but I was here, in my cell, reading one of my books, or perhaps listening to the radio as the evenings usually go. I think you're lying. You were somewhere else. Would you have any evidence to support such an impossible claim? I don't know if I want to tell him that I have this DNA, but because we find one of your hairs at a crime scene. I'm just as shocked as you are, Inspector. We ran DNA analysis on the hair. Turns out it's yours. So I think you owe me the truth. I don't know what to say. Perhaps a stray hair flew through a vent, floated through the air, and landed in your crime scene. Unlikely, Snowball. I have no idea. Guard, please tell the inspector I haven't moved from my cell. He's right, Inspector. Hasn't left his cell in a week. And it's impossible he could have escaped, even for a limited time. We keep a close eye on him throughout the day. Seems like your misplaced vendetta has led you down the wrong path. Is that all? Do we have something more to discuss? Surprised you didn't ask where we found your hair. Maybe because you already knew. No, I'm just not hiding any information. I just don't care what your DNA test has to say. I'll tell you anyways, in Fluffy's house, the CEO of Box Furniture. Okay, nothing to say? Not really. I didn't know the cat. And his death, however unfortunate, maybe doesn't impact me in the slightest. I find no reason to be attached to those I don't know. His celebrity status means nothing to me. He dies the same as any other cat. I found your hair in his office, and the killers only stole one thing: discs from his computer. What do you want from Fluffy's data? Oh, poor Inspector. I haven't moved from this cell in days, and your precious little test is wrong. I'd always heard you were one of the best in cat time, but this is so disappointing. I guess I can understand if you're starting to slip, though. After all, what happened to your partner? That was your fault as well, no? I don't feel like we should tell him everything. Why are we telling him everything? He's just gonna freaking send us on our freaking merry way without anything. Something else I need to ask you, Snowball. I was duped into a very elaborate setup, and I need to know who would do something like that. There's a cult, tons of cats involved. This wasn't something that could have been put together in a couple of hours. Oh, you poor cat. I hope they didn't hurt you. Now that I think about it, it has your name all over it. It's your signature. Messing with people's minds. Elaborate schemes. Inspector, I know you don't want to believe me, but I have no reason to lie to you. I'm here, in prison. How can I be doing all these things in the outside world? Anything is possible with you, Snowball. Do you get many visitors? Oh, just a few. Old acquaintances stop in from time to time. Don't really attend much to all that anymore. The setup you encountered, as fun as that would have been, it wasn't my idea. Oh, come on, I'm sure someone on the outside helped you handle it. What do you mean? Meatballs is part of the fake cult. Given our shared past, that couldn't have been a coincidence. Yes, he's been in to see me a time or two. What can I say? I guess he misses me. But he just brought some treats. New books to read, news from the outside world. Nothing terribly exciting, mind you. You're doing a good job of keeping your story straight, but we both know it's possible you created that entire operation even from the confines of your prison cell. Wait a second, something is wrong here. Meatballs played his role very well. He even got me to believe he was guarding Erwin, but he wasn't in disguise. I knew it was him. And I know he used to work with you. That's exactly what you would have wanted. You wanted to leave a link back here. Back to you. What are you on about? Here, because you knew I would follow the clues and make the connection. You knew I would have to stand here, face you again, and have the realization that you were the mastermind despite the odds. Yeah, we shouldn't be here. He's gonna break out or something. But that's not what happened, is it? That would be too easy. From a mind as brilliant as yours, something that simple is impossible, especially after what I've been through these past few days. But now I'm more determined than ever. I will figure this out. Thank you, Snowball. I'll be on my way. Wait, there is something I want to discuss. What? What's up? Before you leave, I just want to know something. What is it? What is it you feel these days? Back! Welcome back. Hello, Tim. Oh, by the way, 4040 60 FPS is rolling out now for affiliates. Ooh. You don't need to change your res, but it's finally out. Hell yeah. Alright, that's great. I had no idea about that. Thank you, Steffan. What is it that you feel these days? What do you mean, feel? Seeing your partner fall from that roof? Imagine that still keeps you up at night. Or maybe after all this time, it's still too tough for you to say, You want to talk about it? Fine. Truthfully, I still don't know what your involvement was in Fluffy's death. How one of your hairs was at the crime scene maybe with the help of one of your visitors. I don't know. I know one thing for certain, though. You led me here because you wanted to make me miserable. But I won't let you hold this over me any longer. Pancakes is my friend. When I see your face marred by my claw marks, it's one of the few things in my life I don't regret in the least. You're nothing more than a depraved monster. Pancakes is one of the greatest cats I've ever known. I learned so much from being by his side as a rookie inspector. I remember all the interrogations we did, cases we closed, jokes we shared, all of it, and I look forward to when he's back on the force. You can't take that away from me. What a cute love story. Can you pretty please tell me more? With stop telling him shit. Stop it. Ugh. You don't need... Okay. What's your best memory of pancakes? Oh, when I pushed him from the roof. What a joy that was, especially when I saw your face. No, that wasn't it. I know you better than that. It was the time you outsmarted us, yeah? What are you talking about? Oh... when the what are you talking about? What are we talking about? No, I don't know what you're talking about at all. It's nothing to do with that. I did flashback. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't have anything for this. Huh? None of this makes sense. Yeah, I don't have anything for this. I can't continue talking to him. Some vixen is hell, but I can't make out titles or radio T. He's gotten to bored as hell in here. Good. Possible Snowball could have smuggled stuff through the vent, but I don't put much stock into it. No way he could have put himself into the vent either. I'd say it's no viable lead. So let's try this shot. I don't have what I need, but I also don't know what I would need. I have to go get something and come back again. That's so shit. I don't know what I need though. If we're talking about pancakes, then it has to be at the police station because the other two have nothing to do with pancakes. What is his memory of pancakes? Why would he be involved with pancakes at all? There must be something in Pancake's old office, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. And how did we miss it? Pancakes pinned up some place where Snowball's case. In the middle of the map, an old photo of Snowball. See him without the big scars on his face. The first interaction Pancake. Ah, there we go. So we caught him so easily that first time. Never suspected a thing until we talked to him. I remember like it was yesterday. Pancake said, I don't understand, Snowball. We've been looking for you for months. You hid yourself very well. Couldn't find a trace of you. And suddenly we find you walking around the city center like nothing's happened. Why did you do that? Why would one of the smartest cats in town do such a stupid thing? Slowly pausing a brief moment, and then he said through a malicious grin, There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. 2 days later, he escaped. Gives me a bit of peace knowing he's behind bars now. And have we added that to our collection? Ah, there it is. That's what I was missing. Let me just go back again. So dumb. But we take what we can get. Even if it's the wrong goddamn order. Let's go back to prison. Don't ask questions, buddy. It's fine. Just need to have one more chat with him. Yeah, thank you, Sophia. Okay. Memories. More than one way to skin a cat. Back when I was a rookie, Pancakes caught you. You were just walking the streets in broad daylight, and we thought we caught a lucky break. It was too easy, and we were blind to that. We should have known better. A couple of days later, you escaped from prison. It was all part of a bigger plan. Huge diamond robbery at the bank. Remember what you said to us in your interrogation? You don't remember? Refresh my memory. It's raining cats and dogs. That does ring a bell, yes. Interesting. Unfortunately, that's not really what you said that day. What you actually said was there's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh, of course. That was exactly it. It's too late. I knew something was off here. And now you've played your hand. No, don't leave. Guard, I need to go. Snowball has been very helpful. More than he knows. It's time I go see a friend I haven't talked to in too long. That's not Snowball, is it? Inspector, how did it go? You seem a little stressed. I knew what to expect going in, but it still wasn't easy. Snowball tried to provoke exactly how I thought he would. He was quick to bring up Pancakes because he knew it would be a sore spot, and he almost got me. I almost fell victim to it all over again. Oh, that's it. I'm really sorry, Inspector. No, don't be. Something strange happened. He didn't remember when Pancakes interrogated him. How's that? Does he have memory loss? I don't think so. No. That would be one of the last things a cat like Snowball would forget. I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here, though, but I know exactly who can help us. The only cat who knows Snowball better than me. Patches? Absolutely not Patches. You know, I really enjoy when you say something funny, but not on purpose. No, not Patches. I'm talking about Pancakes. Oh, really? How awesome. It's going to be great meeting him for the first time. I've heard he's such a nice cat. Yeah, he really is. Let's go, Spuddy. Let's go talk to Pancakes. Because we're missing a Snowball. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening at the actual crime scene. Because we ain't allowed to do... Oh, we're not at the actual crime scene. You have to be persistent about this, but I'm still wondering... Why has he got a picture of dogs? Why am I still assisting you? I have so much stuff to do in my office. I'm sure the DNA analysis has completed by now. That hair from Fluffy's house? Probably just a dead end. And I already told you, Pixel, you're my assistant. I mean, my partner for the day. Oh, so you need someone to hold the box of donuts? Yes! As you can see, it's time for my snack, and I can't do it alone since I'm eating my last croissant. That's a really good reason, Chief. Alright, Maple, let's have it. Gentle cats, welcome to my office. How can I help? Hello, Maple. I'm Chief Patches, and this is my colleague, Pixel. Sup? Nice to meet you both. Now I need to tell you that my schedule is very packed at the moment, but from what my secretary told me, you all said there is some sort of emergency and I am in danger? Yes, we believe that to be the case. Okay then, well, I have a couple minutes. I'd like some explanation into what's going on. Of course, and thank you. We'll keep it brief. Life in danger. We've uncovered evidence that your life is in danger, sir. What kind of evidence might that be? Where's this? Polaroid picture of you. And how does that equate to my life being in danger? We've been tracking a killer here in Cat Town. We believe they leave a photo of their next intended victim at the scene of their crime. And we just found this photo of you next to their latest victim. Ah, I see. I can understand your concern now. I do want you to know that you can rely on our team to protect you. The building is surrounded by police, cats, and dogs. It's virtually impossible that someone could come here and hurt you. Well, I do appreciate you taking this threat seriously. This is certainly the last thing my campaign needs. Just out of curiosity, can I take a closer look at that photo? Of course. This is odd. I have no recollection of taking this photo or being at this place. But between my job and the campaign, I do take many photos every single day. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I could forget one of them. Even such a close-up photo like this. Chief Patches, what are our next steps? You can't leave this office until the situation is resolved. That might be an issue. I have a campaign meeting coming up soon. I know, that's why I brought donuts. Pardon? We plan on staying here for quite some time. So a big box of donuts is necessary. Starving definitely isn't an option. But I don't like donuts. You don't like donuts? What does that even... I can't understand what you said. Never mind, we'll find a solution. A snack? Sorry to hear that you aren't a donut fan. No, you're not, Chief. You're trying to hide your happy you are that this means more donuts just for you. Anyways, would you like some other kind of snack? Why not? Just nothing with peanuts. I'm deathly allergic. I've only got a lollipop for you. That'll do just fine. I enjoy a good lollipop, and it's one we sell. And it's one we sell in our Maple Market groceries. Good choice. You're welcome. You know, I do almost all my shopping in your stores. I'm kind of a gourmand, if I do say so myself. Here we go. And you've got a really great selection of quality products. Oh, well, I do appreciate that. Want to hear something interesting? I'm sure. We've got lots of time to spare. Of course. So, here are some fun facts about the story of my success. This is everything I've ever wanted. Maple success story. You want to talk about your success story? That's right. Here are a couple of fun facts about how Maple became the wealthiest cat in Cat Town. I'm sure these anecdotes will be so interesting. First, do you remember when the Maple Markets had a poor reputation among consumers? Yeah, maybe 10 years ago or so. It's been a big change between then and now. There were so many fights between cats and dogs, but I couldn't close the store to one group or the other. It would have sunk me. So I had the idea to open the markets to only one customer at a time. Voila, no more fighting. Cats prefer to be alone and undisturbed. Dogs are more calm when not surrounded by other dogs. To be honest, it worked better than I could have imagined. Oh, that is brilliant. You're such a genius. Another fact? Please no, please no. Oh, yes. Second, do you remember when Maple Market was the main sponsor of the Wool Ball Championships? I should have called it sick. 16 years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Freaking hell. Pixel dead. Just sitting there. Alright, well, these guys aren't going to be a problem in our sleuthing that we're doing off the books. We're here, buddy. I can't wait to meet your old partner, Inspector. Yeah, it'll be good to see him again. Hope he can shed some light on all that's been happening. Break room. Hey you, what do you want this time? I'm sorry, do I know you? Of course, you moron, why don't you stop bothering me? I have no idea what's going on. Don't take offense, sir. Smokey suffers from paranoia. Oh, okay then. Understood. Thank you for clarifying. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Inspector Waffles, and I'm here with Sniffer Dog's Spotty. Hello, sir. I'd like to talk with Pancakes. Certainly. He's on the other side of the room, but please try to be brief. He prefers not to be disturbed if possible. Understood. We won't be long. Thank you, Inspector. Don't you dare call me kitten again. Stop it. What? I didn't. What a tough break for that cat. As expected, the vending machine only contains health foods in a place like this. I'd be a little surprised if it were otherwise. Let's see here. Cheapest option is a bag of trout-flavored low-fat kibbles. Only a quarter. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. Do you smell anything? There are some delicious chicken wings nearby. I meant specials and related to the investigation. Oh, they're not really. Shame those wings aren't related to the investigation. Plastic fish. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Just looking at your fish. It looks like a toy. It's not a toy, it's mine. Okay then, sorry about that. Can't tell him it's plastic fish. He'd be devastated. Is there anything else? Louis, plastic fish. Vending machine, balloons. Bingo! What did you find? Oh, nothing. Just reading the letters and the balloons. Ha! Bingo is boring. I would completely agree with you on that. I shouldn't distract. I don't know if it's a good idea to talk to him, but here goes. Hi, sir. Is there something I can help you with? Of course, Inspector. I need help on my case. Your case? Maybe you should get some rest before worrying about your case. If nobody investigates it, then how exactly will I get my stolen stuff back? Inspector, if you want to help Smokey on his case, just play it cool. That's the only way we've found to help keep him settled. Gotcha. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe I can help him out. So, Smokey, what's the situation? What do you know? Absolutely nothing. I have no idea who did it. But if I could just find him, I just need the name. Roger that. I'm on the case. It's pretty unlikely to have a thief here in the rest home, surrounded by ex-cops. And Louis told me Smokey suffers from paranoia, so clearly a dead end. maybe I can offer some help that'll bring some peace to Smokey, so that's what I'll do. Might have some good news, Smokey. I think I found their name. Really? Who is it? What? I don't have nothing. Would you like an empty thing that used to have hard liquor in it? No? I don't have anything to respond to this with. I will come back to you. I'm missing something. Yeah, there's something else. Pancakes? Oh my god. Hi there! Oh, Waffles! What a pleasant surprise. I was beginning to think you'd never come to see me. I'm so sorry, Pancakes. It's been a while. Too long, I know. No worries, buddy. I get it. So who's this noble young sniffer dog you're with? My name is Spotty, sir. Ah, no need to call me sir. Just call me Pancakes. It's an honor, Mr. Pancakes. My future as a partner with Spotty. Waffles chose to partner with Buddy. You know, he received tremendous recommendations before joining the team. Yes, I have to say, he's very good at his job. Don't give him too many compliments, though. He gets easily excited. That's true! But thank you for your words. Oh, Spotty is so cute. Oh, he's so precious. Anyway, you're welcome. Now, enough chit-chat. Chit-cat. Why is it you need to come see me? Well, unfortunately, we need to discuss Snowball. I wish I could say I was surprised. Are you okay to talk about it? Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm bored as hell here. I'm not supposed to talk about cold cases here in the cafeteria, but whatever. Anything you need, Waffles, I'm here for you. Alright, Pancakes. So you said you want to talk about Snowball, right? He's still locked up? Yeah, he's still in prison. Good. But why was it you needed to talk to him? Something came up in one of our old cases? No, not that. It's a new case, actually. Is that so? Tell me more. Hey, Narhi, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the resub. How's it going? We're trying to solve a cat-related murder. So, we seem to have at work. Okay, cool. Does that mean... I can't ask you questions, because I have a feeling you can't hear me. Is that right or is that wrong? Sometimes you have to be on... You can't listen, you can only kind of watch. I don't know if that's true right now. But, welcome! Okay. Is that so? Tell me more. Okay. We find his DNA... at the crime scene. Can't hear, can't chat much. Okay, cool. Well, welcome nonetheless, and hope you enjoy, because a lot of this, to be fair, is just me reading dialogue back and forth. So, it's very chill. It's very chill. Don't worry about it. Thanks for being here. And it's all good if you need to lurk. Alright, I will get back to it. Right, Fluffy's death, we found Snowball's DNA at the crime scene. How is that possible? I don't know yet. I was face to face with Snowball standing in his cell. It was him, scars and all. The prison guard told me Snowball hasn't moved from his cell in days. Very interesting. When you were talking to Snowball, did you notice anything unusual? Oh, yes. Maybe something he said that seemed off? Yeah, if I asked you what you think Snowball's most memorable moment with you was, what's the first thing that would come to mind? Easy. The time we caught him and put him in jail, and then he escaped a couple days later. He knew once he was in, we'd relax our guard a bit. So while he was there, he threatened a banker we'd previously arrested for tax evasion, got a PIN code he was looking for, and then made his escape. If I was Snowball, that's the thing I'd be the most proud of. He played us like a fiddle, and he even warned us about it ahead of time. There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. What would you say if I told you Snowball didn't have any memory of that? I'd say that's impossible. You should start believing, because that's exactly what happened. Because it's not Snowball. He's brought in a freaking substitute cat. That is my guess. Whoever is in prison is not Snowball. It's someone made to look like Snowball who knows Snowball's greatest hits, but didn't think that was going to come up because it was mostly to do with Pancake and not to do with Waffles. Okay, he knew all sorts of things about my run-ins with him, for example, but not this. Maybe because you handled the interrogation alone. I don't know. Who is he? Are you certain you've got a match on the DNA? Absolutely. The machine doesn't lie. And you're sure the guards know he didn't sneak out at some point? They were 100% positive. I don't believe Snowball's hair could have traveled from the prison to the crime scene, whether it was from a crazy breeze or someone purposely carrying it. There's only one solution I can think of. It wasn't Snowball? It wasn't Snowball. He wouldn't be able to remember something he didn't experience. Ha ha! So the real Snowball is out of prison, and he must have been at Fluffy's crime scene. So I never captured Snowball. Just a look-alike? Yes! Yes! Oh, would you be surprised? Not really, no. If anyone is capable of that, it'd be Snowball. So let's assume it wasn't Snowball in the prison cell. Who would that cat be? I have an idea. Ages ago, before you were my partner, I studied Snowball's childhood. Turns out Snowball comes from a litter of 7 abandoned kittens. Tracked all of them down, and they were all just respectable citizens in Captown, living normal lives, nothing out of the ordinary. One of his brothers stood out from the others, though. Mallow is his name. Mallow owns a shop, so I made a visit. As it happened, he looks exactly like Snowball. 2 peas in a pod. Why did you never talk about this before? Because Mallow's a good guy, not a gangster, nothing like his brother. But he's the perfect candidate for a look-alike. Oh dear. Mallow, you have any idea where I can find Mallow now? In prison! He had a shop in town selling food or something. I lost track of him though. He disappeared years ago, moved to a different city, I assumed. What kind of food was he selling? I don't really remember anymore, but all that info should be in my old office. There are a lot of files to search through though. Doggo! Yes, there is a doggo. This doggo is Spotty. He's so precious. Also, welcome, Ty. We are solving a murder. Maybe you've got a hunch where to start. Yes. Mallow, Snowball's brother. There is a secret cult. Good doggo. One of the best doggos. We already talked about that. Where's a good place to start? Maybe somewhere near... I just don't understand how Erwin fits into all this. Really. I think Spotty smelled something in the office with a high concentration of sugar. I don't know the scent. I wasn't trained for smells like that. But it's probably something more appealing to kittens, like candy or something. Oh, that's it. I remember now. Mallow had a cotton candy shop. It's located over in Fir Point. If I recall, you'll find the address pinned up somewhere in my old office. Wonderful work, Spotty. Really great stuff. Thank you, Mr. Pancakes. The scent was faint, but I can try to pinpoint what it was coming from. Amazing, simply amazing. You're lucky to have a partner like him, Waffles. He still surprises me with how good he is at sniffing, that's for sure. We both really appreciate your help, Pancakes. We don't want to keep you for too long, though, so we'll get back to it. But it's been really nice seeing you. Likewise, my friends. Glad I could join in an investigation again. It felt good. And for once in a long time, I feel like my old self. When you're feeling better, you should come by the police station. Everybody down there misses you. We miss you, Pancakes. I see you there, friend. Good luck finding the shop address in my old mess. There's an arcade machine. So cool. Intended dilemma. All the characters are cubes. Why not? I'd love to play, but maybe now is not the right time. Photo of motorhome in the desert. Guess this is the kind of stuff you use to decorate Casa Chinchilla. Damn, I need a name to give that other guy. But there ain't anything I can do. Yeah, I don't think I could. Smell anything? No, sorry. Photo arcade. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything to give him at the moment. He might come up again. We'll see. Casa Chinchilla. This is where police cats and dogs go when they need to recuperate physically or mentally. I really hope I never need to stay in one of these places someday. Seeing Pancakes here is really painful. Do you smell anything? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to tell that other guy. Where are we going? Police station. Hello? Peanut. Alright, let's go see if we can find this address. Waffles office. Pancakes office. Okay. Sugar scented piece of paper. This is the document that you think smelled like cotton candy? Yes, Inspector. This is the one. Really? I can't smell a thing. I promise. I trust my nose with my life. Okay. I'm just embarrassed my nose isn't getting anything. Same for me when you're investigating, Inspector. Both of things you're good at, and that's okay. Here, let me take a look. Pancakes use one side to take notes, but on the other side, it's part of a flyer for Mallow's Cotton Candy Shop, and there's an address. Now we know where we can find Mallow. Pancakes was right, as always. This will be a huge help. And by the way, Spotty, yes, you did a great job. I still can't understand how you do it, but you're a great cop, Spotty. Best sniffer I'll ever know. Sorry if I misjudged you. That really means a lot, Waffles. Thank you. Of course, pal. Now let's head to the cotton candy shop and see what surprises are in store. Hoo hoo hoo. Alright. Oh yeah, what is your opinion on Switch 2? Personally, I am interested enough, but not enough to get it immediately. So like, there isn't the games that make me want to buy a whole new console. I'm a bit miffed at Nintendo, to be fair, about all the kind of shitty things they're doing. I'm just kind of a bit more apprehensive than I was with the original Switch. So I'm just waiting a little bit before I get at all involved. We're here, Spotty. The neighborhood is run down now, but this is the place. Cotton candy shop that Mallow used to run. Seems to have been abandoned for quite some time now. But I can still smell sugar from all the way out here. You can smell cotton candy on an old flyer stowed away in an unused office. Imagine how strong the smell will be once we're inside. Campaign posters everywhere you go. Everywhere you look. Campaign posters. The shop's been closed for a long time. Wonder where Mallow could be now. In prison! He's in prison! What the imagine a world where pigeons evolved instead of cats. Would they accept us as pets? Or would they remember being hunted by felines in prehistoric times? Another climbing tree, and again, full of rats. They seem to love these trees more than kittens. Oh, a wool ball card on the tree. Yep. I grab it, but there's a rat right next to it, guarding the... Rather not be attacked by a rat. I should lure it away with from the card with something. Do I have anything? Let's find some food, maybe. Door's locked, and I won't pretend like I can smash down this swindle door. Maybe if I were the action movie star Spike, then I could do anything. Gotta find the door key somewhere. Okay. What are you smelling? It's the exact same scent as the flyer. Very, very sweet. Then we're definitely in the right place, no doubt about that. But there's nowhere I can go. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, just over there. Need to be careful not to cut myself in the broken window pane. Nice, got it. Okay. It'd be too easy if this key went in that door, right? It fits. I'll take my lucky break. Door's unlocked. No trouble at all. Are we going inside? Yes, we don't need a warrant or anything. You ready? Shouldn't we check around here somewhere before going inside? Where it's dark. Spotty, are you afraid of the dark? No? Yes, I mean a little bit, but I just don't want you missing any clues or items for the investigation, or maybe more wool ball cards. Heh, of course, buddy. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Inspector? Yeah? Why does this place not look abandoned from the inside? Oh dear. I'm wondering the same thing. It's in pretty good shape, but there's no indication from the outside that the shop is reopening. Keep your eyes peeled. It's very quiet in here. Am I allowed to say I have a bad feeling about this? That would make two of us. Cash register is already open, but there's no money in it. So many types of cotton candy, size, flavor, shape, so on. Honestly, if the shop was open, this would be a pretty cool place to hang out. What happened here? See if I did anything else be too late. Okay, well. Oh dear. Oh no. This is a problem. Oh no, not out cold, not right now. Just Waffles, do something! Oh no. Okay, thank God it was you. Spotty, you saved my life. How did you know it would work? What is happening? Who are you? Pavlov. Pavlov. Who are we? You just attacked us. Really? I'm so sorry. I don't remember anything. Where am I? You're in an abandoned cotton candy shop here in Cat Town. I don't understand. I'm Inspector Waffles, and this is Sniffer Dog Spotty. Spotty, are you okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. You plan on attacking us again, sir? No, of course not. My name is Pavlov. I'm not from Cat Town, but I came here on business. And what brought you to this abandoned candy shop in the rundown part of town? I couldn't tell you, Inspector. Truthfully, my memory is all a blur right now. Alright, just take it easy. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I know you're not feeling well, but I need to ask you some questions. Are you okay to proceed? Yes, go ahead. Can you tell me the last thing you remember? I own a car dealership. I buy large vehicles from here in Cat Town and resell them in to big dogs like me in my hometown. Blah. I have a contact here. A dog always sells me cars for cheap. No idea how he's making money from it. But there's a catch. What kind of a catch? I have to eat dinner with him every time I visit. Oh, that's a little weird, I guess, but not terrible. Well, before every meal I have to answer various questions. Most were simple enough, and I'd get free food or contract signatures as a result. That never raised any red flags for you? Not really. At the end of the meal, I've eaten good food and received the contracts I came for. The situation was a little unusual, but those things often became normal to us before long. But the last memory I have is meeting him here in Cat Town. After that, there's nothing until meeting both of you. Do you have a name or any information you can share about your contact? He called himself Ghost. He's a dog, always wore a hat. Sometimes he's have another dog with him since he didn't talk a lot. I doubt Ghost is his real name. Do you think you can help us find out who he is? Of course, Inspector. Great. We'll go to the police station soon, but I've got some other questions to ask first. So you mentioned you had some memory loss. When was your last meeting with Ghost? This past Saturday? Okay, so 4 days ago. And everything since then you don't have any recollection. It's, I don't know, just like a big flash of light and then nothing. Do you remember attacking us and why you suddenly stopped? Not at all, but this is when I came to. I've got a hunch. No. Like it was the ding of it that brought him back, but Oh, no. I've definitely got it then. Hunch. Must be one of the items. But I don't know. I don't know which. The rest of it doesn't make any sense. It's none of those. So did you ding the bell when you got up? Yes, by accident. Okay. No. Oh, oops, okay, I won't touch it. There. Okay, so I did... Spotty rang the bell inadvertently. As soon as he did that, you reverted to your normal self. The bell, you say? Yes, why? You know, when I talked about my meeting with the ghost, he always kept a bell with him. He'd ring it several times while we were talking or eating. Strange, right? So anytime you answered a question, signed a contract, whatever, he'd ring the bell? Yes, exactly. I think he was conditioning you to get inside your mind, Pavlov. You think so? That's... I don't understand. How do you know? Want me to ring the bell to confirm your theory? Do not touch that bell for any reason, Spotty. Oops, sorry. You got it. Phew, we can't be 100% sure, but I don't want to take the risk and put you through any more stress. After what's happened these past few days, anything could happen. Speaking of, I've got another question for you. We are currently investigating 2 murders. They've both occurred within the last 4 days while you've been out of sorts. We know both murders were committed by a big animal. To be frank, you fit the description. Oh no, Pavlov. Oh no. How is that? I'm not a murderer, and I'm not the only large dog here in Cat Town. It's not just about appearances. There's something else. You stopped. None of these confirm that it was a big animal coming out of the flat or the house even. None of this is about that, but we did discuss it. Oh, this has anything to do with it. Not sure what to ask. With almost superhero strength, he could have killed us if it had gone. Could have been. There we go. The killer threw one victim through a window made of strengthened glass. The other victim was crushed against a wall. Only an animal with immense strength could have done those things. Someone as strong as Snow Tiger, that vigilante superhero from a long time ago here in Cat Town. When you were fighting us, there was no way we could have subdued you. Even 5 of us wouldn't have been enough. Inspector, please, it could have been anyone else. I absolutely despise violence. I understand that. But believe me, most residents of Cat Downs are small cats like me. It would be very difficult to find another animal here of your strength and stature. And you attacked us on sight. Now that you've got your wits about you and we're talking with you, I wouldn't so confidently believe you to be a suspect, but believe me, I thought I was gonna die here. I'm sorry about that, truly. I don't know what happened to me. I'm just curious. Have you been staying here the last 4 days? I think I remember briefly moving to different places a few times. That's as much as I can tell, though. No idea where exactly. I'm pretty sure most of my time was spent here, not moving, but guarding something. There isn't really anything to guard here, as far as I've seen. The place is empty. Because you were protecting someone, not something. How'd you know? I don't think I have that information. You know, actually. Get away from this bell. Table. Still smells like, but the odor was stronger in the other room. There's nothing really here. Light. I just don't think I have what I need. None of this stuff is to do with this. How do we know that someone was here? Oh, trace candy. Oh my god, do you know what it means? No, not invisible food. There's a secret room hidden somewhere in the shop. Also, I love secrets. We need to look around for a hidden passage or trapdoor in this room. Is this a trapdoor I see? Aha! A cellar hidden beneath the shop. That's where the smell is coming from, Inspector. Oh yeah, definitely. Even I can smell it. Stay here with Pavlov. I'm going alone. Absolutely. Be careful down there, but don't leave me alone too long, like you did back at the Maple Market. I mean, I won't, Spuddy. Promise. Oh, jeez. Aha, this is where all the sugar ingredients are stored. But this room seems to have some secrets as well. What's that? Hooked into the wall. It's a photo of a beach, almost like a backdrop for photographs. But why? Feels like I've seen this beach before. Comparing it to the Polaroid, the background of this photo are exactly the same. Incredible. This must mean the Polaroids were fake, but why? I should have examined it more closely from the start. Better late than never, I suppose. This cat, I've seen him somewhere. No, no way. This is the dead cat from yesterday. Why did I not notice this before? Inspector, everything okay? Yes, sorry for yelling. Everything is fine. Took a closer look at the photo and it was edited. They put this poor cat's face over the beach background. The poster, camera, computer, everything could have been here in this room. I just don't understand why. It's clear they were planting fake evidence to steer the investigation in the wrong direction. What would they have been using the Polaroid for? I get it now. The Polaroid is nothing more than a ruse. They wanted me to believe the Polaroids are the MO. I'm going to have to talk to Patches about all this. Won't be easy regaining his trust with a story like this, but I have no choice. Maybe Pavlov can help us understand what's going on here. Smell is strong in here, even to me. It's like I'm standing inside a piece of candy. Bags of sugar, bottles of flavoring. Patches would be waist deep in sugar heaven if he were here. Someone is sleeping here, but if it isn't Pavlov, it means you've got another cotton candy shop resident on our paws. It's a blueprint for some gadget. I have no idea what it's supposed to do. Certainly doesn't look like anything to make related to making cotton candy, but I take it for a close look. Is it food for Pavlov or someone else? Okay. And let's continue discussing things with Pavlov. Someone to protect. I'm just curious. Have you been sitting here with us? How do you know? Someone lives hidden in the shop. There's a cellar hidden under a trapdoor. I found food and a bed there. Someone was living here, hiding from something. Who do you think it was, Inspector? Unfortunately, the first cat that comes to mind is a high-ranking gangster. Pavlov, do you happen to remember a white cat? I'm not sure exactly. Maybe. The cat or dog who hid here. They must have been planning something. I know you don't remember much very clearly, but anything you can think of will be useful. If I may, Inspector, do you know what they were planning to do? Find this blueprint, but I have no idea what it's all about. Can I have a look at it? I've studied a few car parts diagrams in my time. Maybe I can piece together something. That would be great. It's all just pixels to me. Here you are. Okay, thanks. Okay. This is a design schematic for a strange laser device. It uses a jewel as an energy source. A jewel for an energy source. That's like something you'd find in a movie. To what end? I don't know. But I can tell you I spotted a box furniture logo. Perhaps something for commercial use? Box furniture, you said. So this has got to be related to Fluffy's death somehow. There are some handwritten notes on there as well, so I'm guessing it won't be used for its initial purpose. I'll never be able to figure out what it all means, but I've got somebody back at the station who can figure it out from here. So no worries, I appreciate your help. Of course, and it's strange, Inspector. I have the feeling I've seen this plant before. Find the blueprint in the cellar. Were you ever down there? I don't believe so, no. I'm not fully understanding how you could remember the blueprint. It's like I said, there was a bright flash of light, and then I think I saw the blueprint. Maybe a well-dressed cat? I didn't catch his face. It was very brief, just a couple seconds. Do you have any idea what the flash of light could have been, Inspector? Polaroid? There's a camera in the cellar. The flash may have been from taking a photo. Yes, that's it. I can see it. There was a flash of a camera, and then briefly I could see my surroundings, the blueprint, the room, and then nothing again. But why would they want a picture of me? You want the truth? Please, yes, whatever you can share. We found the same style of pictures on a dead body, exact same background as the poster in the cellar. Oh, yeah. I think they were using you for your strength, but when they were done, you became useless to them. I understand. What should I do now? Come with us to the police station. You'll be safe there. I need you to understand something. I can't accuse you of murder, but after what happened here, it would be best for everyone's safety if we hold you at the station until we can figure this out. I appreciate your honesty, Inspector. I'll come with you. I don't want to harm anyone again. Thanks for your cooperation, Pavlov. Let's just hope I can get Patches to trust me again. Hello? Patches? No, it's Peanut. Patches is off somewhere again. Do you know where Maple's Tower along with every squad in the city? Really? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Anyway, I'm bringing someone in. Can you guard him? Yes, I'll find somebody to do that. Don't worry, Waffles. Thanks. On our way. Peanut's gonna have questions. Waffles. What are you doing here? We have an emergency, Chief. I know. That's why I'm in Maple Tower. Good to meet you, sir. I'd like to talk to you about what happened to Maple Market. I visited yesterday, but I have something even more pressing to discuss with you, Chief. I really hope the market thing wasn't your emergency. Not even close, Chief. It's about Fluffy's case. I told you already that you're off that case. I know, but events just sort of fell in our laps. Right, Spotty? It's true. You too, Spotty. I really hope the two of you understand the severity of what you've done. Yeah, we get it. You'll punish us afterwards if you think it's necessary. Understood. But for now, we need to explain what we find. I'm listening. Wait, actually, before we do that. What a nice view. Probably the best view in this. I know, because Maple Tower isn't in it. I like this painting. It reminds me of good memories. Sigh, I miss when poker was the thing in town. I played almost every day. Smell anything? No. Okay. I seem to enjoy being here. I can relate to that. Right, let's talk to Patches. What is it you discovered, Waffles? The true suspect behind Fluffy's murder? Tell me more. Just before coming here, we took a big dog to the station. Name is Pavlov. Think he could be the murderer? Well, at least from a physical sense, he could be the one. What does that mean exactly? He attacked us. Okay. Pablo is very strong enough to throw a large cat through a window. He doesn't have an alibi for the time Fluffy was murdered, and he also tried to kill us. Well, yeah, and that. I'm curious how two skinny animals like you could arrest such a big dog on your own. I won't even bother telling you because you're not going to believe us anyway. But let's just say we were very lucky. Lucky, Please don't make a fool of yourselves again, Inspector. Even my patience has its limits. How exactly did you find this dog? In an abandoned cotton candy shop. Chief? And why were you in an abandoned cotton candy shop? Well, we were following a lead in Fluffy's case. Same case I ordered you to cease working on? Yes, I know that. But something so unbelievable happened this morning that I had to check it for myself. And what was that? Frickin' the DNA. Here, have a look for yourself. These are the results of the DNA analysis we ran on the hair from Fluffy's house. We got a match on it. Let me take a look. Snowball? How's that possible? Pixel, these are the results from your DNA analyzer? Yeah, that looks to be the case, but how did you get into my office, Waffles? You know I don't want anyone in there when I'm not around. That doesn't matter now, Pixel. To be honest, didn't intend it on it. The machine's alarm was buzzing so loud I had to check. Just don't do it again, okay? I promise. We've done it multiple times. Anyway, I guess you verified that Snowball is still in prison. You know me well, Chief, and yes, he is still there. So it's pretty obvious the DNA result is incorrect. Machine's broken, I guess. Actually, I don't think so. Your lead took you nowhere. Look where my lead got us. What lead? This morning, we found a cat dead in the street. Against the wall. Inspector, you think it's the cat? Don't overthink it. Let Patches finish the story. Oops, sorry. Patches Polaroid. So about the dead cat. Alright, I found a Polaroid. It's just guess what? The Polaroid you found was a picture of Marmalade, the dead cat from this morning. So in summary, Polaroids are the killer's calling cards. Chief, I'm sorry to say this, but you're completely wrong. So that's so smart, Cans. Why is that? Polaroid's fake. Because I found a setup in the cellar of the cotton candy shop that indicates the Polaroids were staged. The background of the Polaroids is just a poster of a wall. There's no beach, no story behind it. But why? I'm gonna guess Maple was on the Polaroid you found at the last crime scene, right? And you brought all available units here to protect him? Yeah, exactly what I was afraid of. I have a feeling Maple isn't the target at all. I have to say I'm relieved to hear that something is wrong here, Patches. You need to let all the police cats and dogs get back to their regular patrols. that isn't all, Chief. I'm afraid we've got another problem that's going to need to be handled quickly. You find something else in the cotton candy shop? Exactly. No, it's not that one. Oh. What else? Oh, this. Whatever this is. In the cellar, there was this blueprint on the wall. What is this? I can't make sense of it. Pablo told me it's a design schematic for some sort of laser device powered by a jewel or something. And the purpose of the laser? We haven't figured that out yet. Any hunches? I think Snowball's behind this and that he's got something big planned. I'm just hoping he hasn't built this machine yet. If that's true, I hope to see him. Pixel, can you take a look at it? Finally, something interesting to do! Hey, what are you all doing here? Yeah, what's happening here? Jeez, Rex and Rocks are here. Does everyone have something to share with me today? Yeah, what the frick does this mean? Chief Patches, can you tell me why you have police surrounding this location? Yeah, Chief, are you crazy or something? Not at all, agents. We investigated a crime scene this morning. We found evidence we believed indicated Maple was the next target of the serial killer. As a mayoral candidate in the public eye, he clearly needs extra protection. I guess that was a smart thing to do. What do you think, Rex? Yeah, smart thing to do, but unfortunate timing. The city museum was just robbed. Frickin' hell! What? That cannot be a coincidence. Camera's got footage of two dogs in the act. We've identified them as Chance and Pepper. We know those two well. What did they steal? Just one item from a recently obtained collection. Let me guess. A large jewel? Yeah. A huge ruby. How did you know? Because they need it. And you understand what this means, Chief? That we're in big trouble. Exactly. Y'all won't be investigating the heist. We'll be taking over that investigation. Consider yourself lucky we don't tell your superiors what kind of mess you've all been making. It's appreciated, agents. We're leaving now. I think it's best that you all leave as well. Finally! Now that I don't enjoy it, not that I don't enjoy your company, but I have a significant debate tomorrow, and we're scheduled for a policy review, even. Oh, I completely forgot about the debate. Best of luck, Mr. Mabel. Maple, not Mabel. Good day to you all. Okay, so They wanted us to get diverted our attention so that they could just practically walk into the bank and get that. Good news, Chief! Pavlov has been cured. It took a bit, but he's successfully been dehypnotized. Great work, Morty. Was he able to recognize the dogs he met with when we showed him photos? We showed him an array of pictures of some of the most high-profile crooks in Cat Dine, and he picked Chance and Pepper without skipping a beat. Those two again. We really shouldn't be surprised by now. This only confirms what I suspected. Snowball and his partners in crime are planning something big. Pavlov, Marmalade, Fluffy, the Ruby, the Fake Cult, all of these things are linked somehow. What's the next step for you both? We found a blueprint and are trying to understand exactly what it's a blueprint for. Pixel is still studying it, but I think he's making steady progress. Understood. For now, I'll get back to Pavlov. Good luck, you guys! Okay. Any progress with the blueprint? Yeah! Pavlov was exactly right. It's a laser device, first one of its kind I've ever seen. Beautiful design, powered by a jewel. Notably, the laser's power is determined by the size of the jewel. Oh no. Okay, so pretend the jewel is a ruby the size of a wool ball. What then? Laser would be incredibly strong. Assuming you've got a powerful enough emitter. I understand, but I don't think Waffles understands. Can you explain? So he can understand. So let's say the emitter is a diameter of a pen. In that case, it'd be a bottleneck for any jewel larger than that diameter, basically choking how much power it could get through. But in our case, for the device to operate at full power, we're looking at an emitter much larger than a pen. Oh yeah, more like a cannon, I'd say. This is going to be a catastrophe. The entire city is going to burn. Maybe not. The original designs for the laser indicate it wouldn't burn or pierce. Box Furniture just used it for scanning stuff. But the notes around the perimeter of the blueprint indicate somebody was trying to figure out how to amplify the laser to dangerous levels, but no way to know if they succeeded. Don't tell anyone, but since this is an emergency, I hacked Box Furniture servers. That definitely breaks like 1,000 different protocols. Really wish you hadn't done that, but I guess the ends justify the means. Did you find anything of note? Only 2 cats knew about the project, Fluffy and Marmalade. Oh, and they're both dead now. Snowball's thought of everything. The scanner! That's what Marmalade was talking about. He knew his life was in danger. Wait, what? You talked to Marmalade? Oh no. Sorry, just confused about something. Anything else, Pixel? The server files say they experimented with the laser in their warehouse, but things went really wrong. Details were already scrubbed through, though. It's all confidential material. Too bad. But there is some good news. Maybe I can assemble a small device to plant near the emitter. It'll jam the laser. Are you sure you can do it? Time is critical. How soon do you need it? Hard to say. Waffles, when would you expect them to use the laser? As soon as possible, and this is the safest guess. They probably already know we found Pavlov in the blueprint, and they've already killed the only 2 loose ends. Let's assume the next big event in Cat Town could be a target. The debate! Wouldn't that be something with the election? There are posters all over town. I bet you're right, Spotty. Forgot all about that for a second. But when exactly? The debate, guys. It's tomorrow. Am I the only one here who pays attention to politics? That's it. There's our answer. They've had the blueprint for a long time, so we should assume the laser is ready and that they've got no reason to wait. Pixel, can you get your jamming device ready by tomorrow? Am I getting paid for the overtime? What? Really? Fine, yes, get it done. I'll start right away. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Before we go, I wanted to say something to you, Waffles. I should have trusted you. All the stories you told, as far-fetched as they were, I shouldn't have doubted what you went through. You're the best inspector on the force, and you've never let me or anybody else down ever before. R.I.P. pancakes. Don't even worry about it, Chief. This whole thing is bigger than any of us ever expected. We all fell for the ruse. How do you feel about tomorrow? It all depends on Pixel now, but I believe in him, even if most of his creations fail. Remember when he wanted to create a time machine? That was fun. He really thought you could travel through time. Too bad for him, he's stuck here with us. And for now, we should all get some rest. If we're right, tomorrow's going to be a tough day. Good night, Chief. You can't call off the debate. You can't! The biggest ruby in town has been stolen. The debate is today. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Have you heard about Fluffy's death? Such a tragedy. You solved it? Kinda, yeah. Of course, we were in the same kindergarten class. Friends since that day. Very sorry to hear that. It's okay, thanks. Thanks. As sad as it was, it's been a great help to my campaign. Ever since the news broke, my poll numbers have been through the roof. It's a cynical take, but I have to admit I understand it well. The heist from yesterday has had the same effect. Citizens feel less secure in their homes now. Frickin' politics. Yes, I assumed that would be the case when I heard what happened. A stroke of fortune indeed. Ha, yes. Anyway, best of luck in the debate. May the best candidate win. Ah, the less dull candidate, you mean? Oh, good one. You are right, sir. Seems they're done with us for rehearsal, so I'll be on my way. See you later, Maple. See you later, Cookie. They are so amicable for people fighting for mayor. Meanwhile... Right, we solved it, but the question's going to be, are we going to solve it? Like, are we going to get them in time? Inspector! Sorry to wake you, Inspector, but we need to check out the area where the debate is taking place. And Patches is waiting for us downstairs in the reception. Okay. I'm up now. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. Why do you sleep here? Don't you have an apartment or something? Yeah, I do. So I sleep here. I know cats can sleep anywhere, but even for a cat, this just looks uncomfortable. Because I can't get to sleep at my place. My bed is comfy, but anytime I close my eyes, it's just nightmares and bad memories. Never get any sleep when I stay there. This spot is at least an improvement over that, so I spend my nights here. Ah, well, I appreciate you telling me the truth. See a therapist! Waffles! Yeah, you bet. Now let's get a move on. We've got bad guys to catch. Just hope Pixel has had enough time to finish his contraption. And there's a big laser and the debate that they're gonna screw us all over with. Pixel! Waffles! I was coming to find you. What's up? I just finished the jamming device. Here you go. Right. Excellent. How does it work exactly? Made it easy for you. Push the red button, give it a second for the program to load itself, and it'll be ready to go. What do I need to plug this into? Nothing at all. It's got a blue K9 chipset. It only needs to be in proximity of the laser, not hardwired into anything. This is really impressive. Anything else I need to know? Well, it's not fully tested. I didn't have enough time for that, but I'm confident it'll work as it should. Here's hoping. I guess we don't have any other options, and if it doesn't, just try to create a short circuit. That always works. You probably need a screwdriver for that. You never know. Get one from Patches. He's still got one of mine. Perfect. Thanks, Pixel. You know where I can find him. Waiting for you in the reception. It's time for me to get some shut-eye. Best of luck, investigator. Ooh, it's all coming down to this. Finally, are you two ready to go? Did Pixel drop off the jammer? Yep, I've got it with me. What's the plan from here? You and Spotty will circle the building looking for anything suspicious. Hopefully you'll get lucky and spot the laser. Peanut, myself, and the rest of the force will be inside protecting everyone from the laser should it activate. We'll approach the building from different routes to attract as little attention as possible. I think we've got a solid plan then. Spotty, you ready? All set. Before we leave, Pixel told me you have a screwdriver that I'll need for the laser. Oh, right! I forgot to give it back to him. I don't think I'll be opening any more grates for a while, so it's all yours. Thanks. We're on our way. Good luck to both of you. Hey, do you remember the first time we drove this road together? Hi, yeah, of course. It was just a couple days ago. I need to get something off my fur coat. I was so excited to be working with you. I did a poor job of sniffing. My job performance wasn't up to sniffer. I mean, snuff. I'm sorry for that. For costing you valuable time on the case. It won't happen again. Don't even worry about it. He's so precious. Just look at what I did with that fake cult nonsense, making a fool of myself in front of Patches. But you kept believing in me. We kept our noses down, trust our animal instincts, and proved everyone wrong. Mistakes are part of the job. Can't expect to be perfect all the time. In the end, you've proven yourself. You made a stubborn cat like me change my mind about how valuable sniffing is to an investigation. Inspector, that means so much. You're one of the nicest cats I've ever met. Bah, forget it. No biggie. Time to focus on the investigation. We're almost there. And if that nose of yours picks up anything unique, let me know. So cute. Oh, it's frickin' meatballs. Of course it's frickin' meatballs. Hello? Chance, what is taking you so long, my friend? We've already started without you. What? Your car had a blowout and to drive here? How is this possible? You're supposed to be the luckiest dog in the world. A flat tire! But how can that be? That's the opposite of lucky. Okay, I understood, my friend. The boss will not be happy that you're late, but I'll let him know. See you soon. I have a nervous feeling in the pit of my stomach. No more Lucky Charm. Smell is coming from this direction. Wait, whose voice is that? That's it. That's how you smelled when you came back to the Maple Market from the cave system, like tobacco, but worse. Oh dear. Smell stops here, right in front of that gentle cat. Good to see you again, Waffles. Hey, Meatballs, what brings you here? That's none of your business, little cat. By the way, did you enjoy our performance in the cave? To be honest, the production quality was pretty good. I actually fell for it. It was fun setting you up, my friend. I enjoy the small talk, really, but you mind if we get inside? I see it is just the two of yous. Yeah, just us. No, my friends. Is he needing a warrant, Inspector? No, he knows we can't beat him in a fight. He's probably armed too. That is correct, little cat. We do not want our cordial meeting to get messy. Do not think I forget about how I used to bully you in kindergarten. I don't like him, Inspector. I don't like him either, Spotty. He used to absolutely terrorize me when I was a kid. I guess we need to call for backup. No, can do. They're all guarding the debate arena, but I have another idea. I remember back when we were in school, the only person who could get Meatballs to stop picking on everybody was his mom. We were all afraid of her, but Meatballs, even more than us, just need to find a way to contact her. I think this is the easiest way into the building. It's either this or we put our paws up. You want to fight him? Not really. I'm a sniffer dog. I was trained to smell, not to fight. And we gotta do what we gotta do. Can I call my mom? Let's call my mom. Does she know? Come on, Mom. Hello? Hey, Mom. It's me, my little Waffles. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm fine, Mom. Just wanted to ask you about something. Oh, did you hear that your uncle got a new car? It wasn't that expensive, you know. Maybe you could get one too. Mom, please. Your car's older than you, dear. Can you help me on a case? Of course, sweetie. Do you remember that cat Meatballs from when I was young? Oh, yes, I think so, dear. Isn't that the kid you always wanted to pick on you? One and the same, but now he's not a kitten. He's threatening to punch me with his ginormous paws. I'm scared, Mummy. What should I do? No one bullies my Waffles around. I think I've got his mother's phone number right here somewhere. Ah, here it is, dear. I'll take care of this. Thanks, Mum. Anything for you, dear. Let's hope this works. I kind of feel like I had to manipulate my own mother. I hope she doesn't see it that way. Welcome back, Cat. We're just calling the bad guy's mom on him. Meatballs! Ah! Mother, how are you doing this lovely day? She calls him by his name. He's in trouble. Are you picking fights with other cats again? Ma would never. Oh, gee. It's not, when will you ever grow up, Meatballs? I did not raise you to bring shame to your family. I am just, you are coming with me right now. Ma, please, I do not want to upset you any further, but I'm currently on the job. Working? This is your work. You're in this empty alley and you're smoking cigars like always. Don't you know what those will do to you? I'm working, Ma, I swear. You swear? Do you think I'm stupid? No, Ma, I would never imply such a thing. You're coming with me, mister, and enough with that accent. You were born here in Cat Town like the rest of us. But, Ma, but what? Don't you dare talk back to your mother. You come with me right now, or so help me. May I please call someone first? Okay, yes, Mom, I'm coming. That's what I thought. Jesus. I know, right? Whew, that was painful to watch. But now we have one less bad cat to deal with. Just called his mum on him. So dumb. Meatballs is here. The others can't be far. I think we're ready to move, Spotty. Keep your eyes peeled. Is there any cards or anything around here? No crash searches anymore. I've exceeded my quota for the week. Damn. Alright. This building looks abandoned. Why was Meatballs guarding it? Not sure just yet, but something is fishy here. The laser has to be here somewhere. About the laser, we haven't had time to talk about it. I don't know what'll happen if it's activated, but if it is, just keep your eyes closed. Don't worry about me. Just protect yourself. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? Of course, I'll follow your orders, Inspector. Good. Now we need to find that laser. It's a regular old medicine cabinet. Good shape. Overall, used to be mounted to the wall, but it's just lying on the ground. Door's locked, though. Smell anything? Oh, it's pitch black in here. I can't see two paws in front of me. The switch isn't working and there are sparks coming off the thing. Fun, fun. You coming, Spuddy? I would rather not. Alright, forgot you and the dark don't get along. Yeah, sorry. No worries, bud. Stay put, I'll be back soon. Lots of stuff towards the back room, but I can't make any of it out in the dark. Need to find a way to get the lights on before poking around here. So obviously doesn't work. Those are cat sparks popping all around them. No touchy. Much about electricity? Actually, yes. I started studying to be a detector dog, but changed over to sniffer disciplinator. Wasn't really a fan of detecting bombs. It makes me too nervous. But I still learned how to disable small bombs, so I've got a working knowledge of electrical stuff. Think you can fetch this switch? Yes, yes. Just need a couple of electrical cables. That'll get the jack of all trades here. I don't have any cables. Is there any cables out here? Wait, hold on a sec. What is it? I'm smelling something. No, someone. They're in the building. Somewhere upstairs. Oh, you're right. I'm paying attention. I can hear someone talking loudly in the distance. Can't hear a thing. Maybe your hearing is Spanish. Your sniffing is good. Your relationship between Waffles and Spotty is my favorite part of the game. It's so nice. Let's keep it. Maybe I can hear what they're saying. What are you saying? This is a joke, right? The luckiest dog in the known universe gets a flat tire. How is that possible? It's cute. No, just stay where you are. You could be in danger if you got here when the laser's live. Of course it's dangerous. I mean, we're the bad guys after all. You might be lucky, but you aren't that bright, you know? Yeah, Meatballs isn't answering his phone right now either. I'm not sure, but something strange is going on. I need to get back to the boss. Leave a chance and don't do anything stupid. I need some cables. I think we're getting close now, but we can't go up the stairs yet. That was Pepper's voice I was hearing. I've heard him. He's the one of the most wanted cats in Cat Town. Exactly. Him and Treble go paw and paw. We need to be silent and sneaky. I hesitate, but we can get around through the window. Oh, I don't know if I should. Dogs aren't very agile, you know. Yeah, I know. As much as I hate it, this is a job for a cat. Be careful, Inspector. The laser, holy colly, that thing is way beefier than I expected. I should move a little closer to switch on Pixel's device. Oh, wow, it's aiming at where the debate is taking place. Gotta hurry, all those lives are in danger, and they have no idea what's up there. No, Maple, that's a subject we strongly disagree on. You're clearly not very open-minded, Cookie. It would greatly reduce crime in the city. Open-minded? We cannot sterilize cats. We as a society are better than that. Almost 83% of citizens want lower crime rates in Cat Town. You've done nothing at all about it. Well, that's a Trump cat, isn't it? Should we discuss the heist that occurred just yesterday? Every single police officer was stationed at a single location in another part of the city. The criminal stole a big ruby with zero police intervention. Who exactly does this city belong to? I want to use the remainder of my time in respect to Fluffy's memory, who recently suffered a tragic death. That event saddens me greatly, and I know it does citizens of Cat Town as well. I vow to find a way to avoid a shortage of boxes. Every cat in this town deserves a good cardboard box at home. Anyway, time to focus on how to use Pixel's device on this Mondo laser. A key is just there. But I can't grab it. The gap in the window is too small. No way I can remove the planks or the glass without alerting Pepper. Use... Can try using the mag to get the key since it still has a remaining charge. Oh, the key is slowly moving, wiggling. Sweet, got it. Good work, Tiny Magnet. Your job here is done. You were a good friend to me on this adventure. What do you mean hatch? The hatch is screwed to the laser device. How powerful is this thing? There's a hatch on the end of it. Have I said before how much I hate pigeons? I really hate pigeons. When I'm trying to take a nap at the office, they're always coming up to the window, cooing and flapping and waking me up. Pigeons are the worst! I don't know how I get up there though. Should I use the hatch to open it? I might be slightly addicted to Skyrim again. I love filling my museum. Cabinet key. Hold on. Is that for the... Wait a second. This key for cabinet lock seems to match. Will it open? And so it does. Lots of goodies in here. Just some meds to help deal with stress and anxiety. This must have been an office building in the past, so I guess should have expected as much. Syringe. Kind of gross, but otherwise intact. I'll take it because it could come in handy. Medicine cabinet contains several rolls of bandages. I'm going to take one in case. Well, let's hope we don't get hurt. How am I going to use this? I still can't get into that room though. Only thing I can do is get back out here. Syringe, bandages, screwdriver. I'm gonna roll the bandage around the screwdriver handle. Voila, now I need to attach this to another object and I'll have something usable. Can I do that? These things don't work together. Not dismantling the hosting device. It'd be one dumb cookie to do that. Wait. Hold on. Maybe, just maybe, I can use it to connect the wires. That seems dumb. It's insulated-ish. It's not working. Damn it. Syringe? No, I don't know what to do with this. Don't understand. It's just miscellaneous obscure junk. Cables. Mother! Have you got any interesting hints? Come here for lunch. Now that Meatballs is gone, what should I do next? Try locating the laser somewhere in the building, dear, and then you can use the jamming device. Oh, I already knew that. That was not helpful. Okay. Reach it. No. Just switch on the jammer. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay, just do that. Techie text, blah blah blah. Mama jumbo. Screen is red. That typically means something's bad. Stack buffer overflow. That seems worse. This little button is doing nothing. Great, perfect. All this work and the jumper's busted. Now what? I'll figure out another way to stop the laser. Plan B. I'll open this hatch and destroy everything in it. That's just specific enough to work. Hatch is screwed to the laser device. The hatch is too far away for me to use the screwdriver, and I'm not going to try climbing that. Need to find some way to get closer to it. Can't combine these. Maybe since now that's broken, I could take it apart. Because it was completely useless now, so I guess pulling some spare parts for it. Broke the screen. I think I was doing anything inside toaster once, but no, maybe not, except the cables. There we go. Cables. It broke. That's fine. Use the cables. I need to come here. I've got the cables you requested. Think you can fix the lights? You're gonna stay close by, right? Yeah, right here. Thanks. Sniff, I'm coming in. Alright. All fixed. The cables weren't in good shape, but it should work for now. I'm colorblind. I'm colorblind though, so we'll see soon if I got any wires crossed. All good either way. Thanks, buddy. Couple of boxes from Box Furniture. Kind of ironic. Maybe we're finally coming full circle. Each of these cleaning products containers is empty. Not that this place could be cleaned at this point anyway. No need to open this toolbox. I already got a screwdriver. Cleaning products. Industrial paint supplies. No need for that stuff. Paint supplies. This barrel is rusty and dangerous. Not gonna risk cutting myself trying to pry it open. Broken broom. Oh, I did a great job getting the lights back on quickly. I really regret how much I undervalued it when we started this. Okay, so that's everything in here that we could possibly need. So if we go back upstairs, out the window, can I attach this to this? I combine the screwdriver and broken broom and this together and just tie the bite as much as I can. Ta-da! My newest invention, the screwdriver on a super long handle. Perfect for that hard to reach screw. It's more robust than I thought. I'm almost proud of myself. Oh, that hatch. Oops. Let's see if my mega screwdriver can do the job. Broom and the screwdriver aren't attached to each other. So if the hatch is sealed too tightly, I'm screwed. Pom. Enough with the jokes. I'm gonna turn into patches of Morty if I keep this up. Shutter back to the hatch. Easy, easy, slowly, almost there. Phew. Finally, hatch is open. I was worried my creation wouldn't hold. Now, a way to stop this machine. Stick a syringe in it. I think an empty syringe is gonna help here. Could I fill it with something? Or just stab it? It's already open. I'll put some stuff in it. It's not working. Anything in here? Cleaning supplies? I don't know what to do with this. candle. It's an abomination. A shrine I find abandoned buildings seems to still work. Smell anything? No. It's an addictive game in general, even without mods. Oh, we're talking about Skyrim. Is there anything outside? What's that drink? Oh, grass. Smells like milk and whiskey or something. Maybe I was drinking milk punch. A bit too classy for him, but I digest. You're still not gonna look in that trash can. This is milk punch, one of the strongest drinks you can hide in cat down milk and rum. Instant brownies. Can't even stand it. Can't put an open glass in my pockets. I'm not gonna walk around. Thought it'd be cool to look like a secret agent in some diplomat's manner, but nah, should just find something to put. The syringe. The syringe. Can fill the syringe with milk punch, but it doesn't hold hardly anything at all. It'd be like having a couple raindrops of the stuff. A bigger container if I want to bring the punch with me. Okay, well I have a bigger container. I can fill my flask with some of the milk punch. Glub, glub, glub. All done. The museum is dopamine incarnate. Back there. Are you going to drink that? Oh goodness no. But this stuff is probably 90% alcohol, so it could come in handy. Okay. Can we use that? Somehow? Maybe. Might work, but if I just catapult the milk punch from the flask, it'll miss the target. I need something to help guard my aim. If I suck the milk punch from the flask into the syringe, I could use it to do a precise spray from a distance. This could actually prove useful. What the frick? Try using the syringe to aim the milk punch into the laser. The punch is so strong, maybe it'll bork up the electrical stuff inside, right? Don't have any better options at the moment. Alright, here we go. Down the hatch it goes. Not too bad. We got sparks flying now. Good. So you need to get down here right now. Just a minute, buddy. You really need to get back here right now. Okay, I'm coming. Can't leave him alone for more than 5 minutes and he starts whimpering. Not easy taking care of a dog sometimes. Was he spotted? Yeah. Pepper! Surprised to see me so soon, Inspector. Last time was the catnip steal, I guess. If you hadn't caught the mad catter, I would have paid him back personally. On to business, though. No sudden movements or I'll shoot. Come with me. Somebody needs to talk to you. Who are you talking about? Oh, little cat, you're expected. But first, I need to know something. What were you doing outside? Trying to get on the roof? Did you mess with the laser? Tell me the truth. No laser, I promise. So what were you doing then? I had to go out there and grab a key for the medicine cabinet. You can have it back if you want. Why'd you have done that? I thought maybe there might be something in there I could use to make you sick. Make me sick with headache medicine? What a moron. One of Cat Town's finest. Come along, don't try anything stupid, mind you. And the police dog is invited too. Spotty, remember what I said about closing your eyes, okay? Shut your mouth, Waffles. Move it. Ah, the real Snowball. Ah, and now everyone is here. Hello, Waffles. Very good to see you again. Snowball, you're involved in this. Nice to meet you as well, Spotty. How are you here? I saw you in prison. Bro! Why have you not come to the conclusion that he was never in prison? You already know that wasn't me, Inspector. Don't play the fool. One thing I know not to do is underestimate you, and I'm confident you now understand the events of the last few days. What the frick? How did he get you? I had a gun, I believe. What? Gun. He has a gun? We do not. That is how he got me. And I'm confident you now understand the events of the last few days. What? How did he get out? Oh, how did he get out? Oh, no. So his brother's in prison, not him. That it was never him, apparently. His brother stood in for him, and so was coached on all the goings on between Waffles and Snowball, but not all the goings on between Snowball and Pancake. Rip brother, I know, but he's chilling in prison for some reason. Anyway, I need to know what you're doing with this laser. Are you going to destroy the entire city? Goodness, no. What kind of mad cat do you think I am? Destroying the city? To what end? There's no point in doing that. I want the power. And inciting a little chaos is the quickest way to get it. Cat Town will be under my paws soon enough. Ah, these are delusions of grandeur. Snowball, perhaps for small-minded cats such as yourself. But for me, this is ambition. No need for pedantry, though. I'm sure you're more interested in discussing some of the more confusing events from the past few days. That's true. You know me well. I'm grateful for you. You know, I've had so much fun with you lately. You deserve a pat on the back. The laser is ready. And now I'm just waiting for Patches to bring everyone out of the building. We have a couple more minutes to spare. Wait, what'd you say? You're not using the laser during the debate? Ah! You'll see, friend. I'm always one step ahead. Alright, well then talk to me. To start, we'll go back to the beginning, to the formulation of my greatest desire. Control over every soul in Cat Town. Some years ago I created a corporation of thieves. We secured a large number of assets, became rich, and the police couldn't catch us. Yet I remained unsatisfied. Unlike Robin Wolf, we were not respected. We only inspired fear amongst the populace, and they saw us as a threat. Well, you didn't share money with the poor. Not completely true, dear cat. I paid people to do various jobs for me, some of whom were in need of cash. Unfortunately, they weren't as trustworthy as my original crew. Soon I had an epiphany. I'd never be able to control Cat Town until I literally controlled their minds. No more ulterior motives, no undue fear, no doubting my ability. You're mad! Oh, I know, but it's a creative madness, and I'm proud of that. I had this wild idea about hypnotizing our fellow citizens. We started simple, reverse psychology, classic conditioning, basic things. We needed subjects to experiment upon. First, guinea pig. Okay, so you did psychological training on guinea pigs? No guinea pigs. Cats and dogs, of course. It took some time, but our first test was quite interesting. We tried and I believe succeeded in making the subject believe he was someone else. Oh, how good was he, Waffles? You've met him. Do you know who I'm referring to? That is... Mallow? Oh! Your brother, Mallow? He's the one in prison. He believes he's you. Correct. He really looks like me, doesn't he? He's your brother, Snowball. How can you let him rot in prison? And I scratched his face for nothing. Yes, that is a shame. Collateral damage, as they say. In my defense, Mallow approached me in desperation many years ago. He was broke. His shop was going under. He asked me for money. I seized the opportunity, and now he's my very own stunt double. Okay, that was the bit that I didn't understand. Why would Mallow do that? Because he's hypnotized. Alright. It became a very practical setup. He'd be eating in a restaurant, every police, cat and dog in town watching him, and on the other end of the city, I would be robbing a shop. That's why you always had an alibi. Now you're catching on. It was one of my best ideas, not even mentioning the other advantages it presented me. And you said Mallow's So you said Mallow's lobotomization had other advantages. Lobotomization. Pfft, we're not such base animals, Waffle. He's my brother. Even if he wasn't the brightest kitten of our litter, I would never put him under the knife like that. But since he was on the team, I made use of him. We made him disappear to another city, and I was able to procure his old shop. And this cotton candy shop, let me guess... You used it as a safe house while Mallow was in prison. You'd hide there while preparing whatever plans you had in mind. Maybe you're a little quicker than I expected. And as you sat quietly in the shop, your brother pushed pancakes off a rooftop. I must tell you the truth. We conditioned Mallow to be like me. Before this incident, I told him to hurt Inspector Waffles. He surprised even myself. He understood that killing your partner would hurt you more than just a physical wound. You're much too compassionate, Waffles. It's your weakness, a target on your back. Nothing to say, friend. You're the most cowardly, pathetic cat I know. The sentiment is appreciated. Now back to my story. Mallow wasn't the only subject in the first batch of experiments. Fricking Pavlov. So you had a batch of test subjects. Oh yes, we hypnotized a number of cats and dogs, mostly those who nobody would look for or notice misbehaving differently. Each of them possessed something we felt we could use to our advantage. A trait or an object. The Maple Market cashier, for example, we knew the shop was located over a sewer access, and so we used it as our first safe house. We held our fake cult meetings too, but you already know all about that. Sometimes, though, the subjects had flaws. I spent many nights with Mallow trying to share all my memories, but he would just forget the most important ones of all. Did you notice it? This guy really telling all. Yeah, I don't think we're expected to live past this. I guess you remember what you said when Pancakes interrogated you after catching you on the streets by sheer luck. Nothing is luck with me, Inspector. And yes, of course I remember. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yep, Mallow didn't know. That's how I knew something was off about him. You would never forget that moment. I knew it would happen someday. Inevitable, really. We had many failures. There was a dog that wasn't receptive to the experiments at all. We never determined why. But sometimes he would just black out. No bother. He was useless anyways. An antiques collector. Oh my god, or something if I remember well. That's Lucius! I've met him. He was hypnotized by a fishing rod. Ah, yes, that's him. Not my best creation, but I improved quite a bit from there. But how is all this related to Fluffy's death? Patience, Inspector. As I was telling you, I had some inopportune results with hypnosis. It took too much time for how low our success rate was. I was close to ceasing everything, that is, until somebody gave me a peek of what was happening at Box Furniture. So you went to Fluffy's house, but not alone, with a powerful ally. Pavlov. Literal Pavlov's dog experiment. Well, wild. Yep. You needed someone strong as Pavlov, but why? Yes, Pavlov was with me, but you know nothing of Fluffy's true identity. Without Pavlov, there was no way I could have ever hoped to defeat him. Pepper mentioned Pavlov to me some time ago, and when I met him, Pavlov's potential was immediately visible. Clearly an asset we wanted on the team. I knew we would need to do a thorough job with him, so we used a special method just for him. Classic conditioning, using a bell to boot. Precisely. It took far longer than we imagined, but the retraining was so impactful it didn't matter. He was ready to go by the time the Box Furniture intel arrived. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that Box Furniture has an R&D department with an enormous budget? Very high-tech stuff they produce. Odd for a cardboard company, no? They were experimenting on a new technology for collecting info on their different boxes. They called it barcodes. You use some kind of laser on it and can edit them on a computer. I can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? But during the initial test, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All scientists in the room went crazy. Oh my god! Really? No. Freaking laser! All the scientists in the room went crazy. They were jumping all around, fighting like primitive animals, and it was even more effective on dogs. It triggered their desire to hunt prey. That sounds terrible. I would never want to be like that. Oh dear, police dog, don't worry. You might enjoy being a bit more feral. So just to be clear, you went to Fluffy's house with Pavlov under your orders. He threw Fluffy through the window. Yes, and I found some interesting info on his computer, which led me to who had possession of the laser's blueprint. You stole it, murdered that cat in the street. Oh, you're finishing my sentences. We must be made for each other. Okay, I get that you were behind these two murders, but you're wondering about the fake leads. Yes, yep. Sure. I'm quite proud of those. You know what would you like to know? Right. Let's start with the insult letter. No, okay, never mind. Polaroid. The fake Polaroids, both victims. Of course, those were for Patches. I planned on you being out the picture by the time he found the second one. And without you or Pancakes, well, none of us were surprised by how poorly he handled the case from there. All of which was the second part of my plan. Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. He didn't stop to think twice before heading to Maple's office, and so off we went to quietly pocket the ruby we needed, without any police interference. They were all looking for a threat that didn't exist. Mwah! Meow! Ha ha ha! I don't know how to say that. I know, I'm quite the genius. Any other false leads you'd like to discuss? Polaroids. Small secret cult. Secret underground cult. That was specially made just for you, Inspector. I needed to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing the ruby from the laser. It was the best part to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plans. And the only one who could challenge me intellectually, well, besides Pancakes, of course. But I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles. It was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter and lose the respect of your team. I'm not a psychopath, after all. Debatable, but please go on. I know you leave no stone unturned and your personal life may be a mess, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to detective work, even if you do have minimal respect for procedure. So why not simply put some fake clues in your case? Sure, it needed extra time and planning, getting into Erwin's house or finding 30 cats for a cult. A lot of preparation was needed, but I knew the payoff would be worth it. We must enjoy the little things, you know? It really was a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you thanks. I should have known better. Should have seen through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. I did incredible work orchestrating all that, and you really couldn't have been expected to know any better. The plan worked to perfection. Oh, we had the ruby, the cannon was ready and secure, everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay low for a bit and headed to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both you there, with Pavlov, leaving the cotton candy shop. So I did something I detest. I changed my plan. You had uncovered too much of it, so I decided to deploy the laser as soon as possible. And I suppose you thought the same, so here you are, trying in vain to stop me. You got that right. Too late now, my friends. We're only waiting on Patches to let everyone out because the pending threat. And then showtime, we initiate the laser, create what I love most in the world, chaos. I can hardly wait. It's such a powerful feeling, one that I deserve for all my hard work, but Patches is being a bit slow, as you could expect. So while we're waiting, I guess this means it's my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be as respectful as I was and answer with complete honesty. My first question is a simple one. Why did you go to see Mallow in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I wasn't linked to Fluffy's death, after all. I am thoroughly enjoying your voice acting. Good. I am glad, because it is... I'm putting some work in here. Well, might have something to do with this. Actually, I found a hair in Fluffy's office. It belonged to you. DNA match and all. Ah, I see. Despite of perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was my own fur. It's good. One of my crew secured a key pass that would allow me through Fluffy's bathroom to the top floor. Pavlov couldn't have done the job on his own, so I had to be there. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that you had a small preview of my return to the spotlight. Ha! You knew I was involved in one way or another, but how did you find the safe house? How did you make the connection to the shop? I can't figure it out. More than one way? No, it was Mallow. It was Mallow, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Mallow. Oh, well. Oh, wait, the piece of paper's gone. I used to have a piece of paper by this. Damn it, where did it go? I don't think I have this. I had like a piece of paper before. But we'll go with that. Spotty picked up a sugary trail back at the station. We followed it without any idea what we'd find along the way. It's your little friend here who did all the work, wasn't it? Steffan. Sit up straight, Steffan.
Just redeemed Steffan posture check.
From yourself. Anyway, who did all the work? I wasn't expecting that at all. Why would that be? Spotty's a talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You've never been the type to ask another police cat or dog for help on a case. But you're not ashamed to call your little mummy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during your investigation? 5! Not bad, but not perfect. You could have avoided a couple calls. Anyways, why are you keeping track of my call logs? Ever since Pancake fell from the roof, you devolved into a loner and milkaholic. But good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back on your paw. It's such a shame you've got other issues to deal with now, though, yes? Wait, do you hear that sound? That's the sweet music of a crowd in motion. It's time to start our little machine. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes from the outside. Spotty, you know what to do, remember? Oh dear. Oh no, they tied us up. The laser. Oh! It broke! Got 'em, boys. Couple weeks later. Got him. After all that monologuing, Snowball. Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As some of you know, I've decided to leave the department. Patches! I have been on the force for more than 10 years. Now it feels like the right time to do something different. While investigating Fluffy's case, I made a lot of mistakes. Like a lot, and I know everybody goofs at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situation could have been a lot worse without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles. If not for them, I could have made an even bigger mess. I owe them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs, but I'm very happy to see I was wrong. Oh sure, you're welcome, Chief. Pixel, you too. Everyone who works here, really. I'll miss each of you. I'll miss you too, Chief. Do you know what you're going to do? I think so. I always say to everyone I meet that I'm a gourmand. And it's time to put my food where my mouth is. You'll all see soon enough. You aren't gonna say. I'm curious. No, it's a surprise, but you're all on the invite list. Croissants for Peanut, cinnamon coffee for Mocha, hot dogs for Spotty. It'll be my treat. Speaking of, has anyone seen Spotty? I'm not sure. Let's find him before celebrating. Good idea, Chief. No, we're cooking with gas. One last pun for the road, huh? Forever and always. You'll be missed, Patches, by everyone here. No need to be sentimental, Waffles. It's time for me to head out. But before that, let me introduce you, your new chief. Everybody, please give a warm welcome back to Pancakes! Oh my god, it's Pancakes! Hey everybody, I'm not good at making speeches, but here we are, so I've got to do it. Mayor Cookie is going to join us later, so one long and tedious speech will be more than enough for all of us. Pancakes! Oh, same bristle. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with each of you. Just being able to work again is a treat. Many times I thought it would be impossible for me, both physically and emotionally, but you were all so kind and gracious to me while in recovery. I will never forget what you all have done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time, and I can't wait to work alongside the team again. We're going to do amazing work for all the city. Also, yeah, why isn't Peanut here? And that's all from me for now. It's time to enjoy our party. I'd like to propose a toast. Wait, Waffles, could you find Spotty for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favorite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, back in a minute. My dog, I'm gonna have a good time. Okay, go find Spotty. Hey Waffles! How have you been? I haven't seen you at the Metal Heart lately. Hi chat! I've seen you, coffee machine. I've been doing some DIY work at my apartment. Think I'm gonna take better care of it. than I did before, but I'll be back at the Metal Heart soon. It'll be good to hang out if you're gonna be there, but what were you doing at the party? Oh, I just want to say goodbye to Patches. He came to pick you up from the bar so many times. I feel like I know him almost as well as I know you. Oh, cool, cool, very cool. Inspector Ascaride, everyone is waiting. What? You're maybe the best inspector in time, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. You're supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else. No, Mocha says I'm not allowed near the buffet until everyone has at least one plate. Last time I got there first, needed pretty much everything. People were upset. But that's not important. Oh, you're talking with your friend. I'm not going to interrupt anymore. I've said what I needed to say. I can hear you two whispering. He's not wrong though, Waffles. When are you going to ask me out? Yes. Do you want to get a drink sometime? Waffles, I own a bar. That's the last thing I want to do in my spare time. True. You'll figure it out. I'm going to chat with Patches. See you soon. Oh my god. He's going to go out on the date. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, Peanut. Is she gonna be your girlfriend? I like her. I'm gonna go look for Spotty and pretend I never heard your question. What the frick, Peanut? God! Spotty! Hey, buddy, what are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. What's going on, Spotty? I already told you. It's just sometimes I prefer to be alone. Hey, listen, you and I are like, you know, when I asked you for help with Fluffy's kids, I didn't really want you around. Well, not for too long, at least. I didn't think anybody could prove helpful, and I was afraid of getting close to anybody else. But you stuck around, and you were a wonderful friend to have around. You're the best partner I could have asked for. Just don't tell that to Pancakes, uh-huh? Inspector, I really don't know what to say. Well, inside the station there are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time if you need to be alone for a bit, but enjoy the good moments when you can. Don't let them pass by, and right now is one of those moments. Spotty? Earlier, Inspector, did you say we're friends? Yes, friends. And please, just call me Waffles. Yes? Huh? Oh! Oh! Oh my god, they hugged! So cute. And that's it. There is apparently another game coming out at some time. I want a dog hug. Dog hug would be great. So this is not the end of Inspector Waffles. Hell yeah. Thank you, Zarinie. Here the whole time, I appreciate the restraint on that. That was a really good game. Oh my god. I need to get all the wool cards at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna do that on stream. I think I'll just faff about with it. Special thanks my sister, my parents, my grandparents, and their incredible support through the years. A big thanks to Philip, oh god, Stephen, Jean-Baptiste, Alex, Antoine, Saoirse, Christian, Marco, Nathan, Vincenz, Broomcolate, and all the amazing people I met during this journey. Thanks. Kidnapped? Catnip finishers? What the? Is that something from like Spotty's such a good boy? Inspector, how are you today? I didn't finish it, Erwin. I've got some good and bad news. Presenting your Wool Ball collectible card. Thank you so much. It's all yours now. Have a good day. Wait, let me check the cards. Oh, darn, some red cards are still missing. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to find all of them. Oh, well, it's still better than nothing. Thanks for your dedication. It would have been interesting to see what happened if I found all the cards. Too late now, I can't redo the adventure. Or can I? Thanks, game. I know. Thanks for playing. Spotty is such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh. But alright. What time is it? Yeah. Bite time. Cool. I'm gonna finish streaming here. But yeah, like there's gonna be a prequel. There's gonna be a prequel. They're making a prequel. But right, with that in mind, let me see who I can raid and send you guys over to. Ooh. Okay, that person was playing Belatro, but is not currently. please sponsor the stream. We loved the game. It was a great game. I really did enjoy it. Hold on. Is there anyone else playing Inspector Waffles? It's just me. It's just me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because I suppose I'm just gonna send you guys over to a Marvel Rivals stream from a friend of mine, which isn't quite the vibe I was looking for, but well, we go. I will also say, what Biscuit Bingus, or I don't know if he goes by other names. The guy who I raided last time, Flexiland, the guy who I raided after I was playing this over the weekend, he's probably going to look into this, which is hype. More eyes on cute indie games, always good. But right, we're gonna finish here for today. Hope you have enjoyed. I'm here to randomly sometimes to do voice acting, I suppose. Whenever the video game calls for it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's so cool. Just a cool little story. I don't know when I'm next gonna be live. Maybe Friday. Yeah, I think maybe Friday is the next time I will be free to do any streaming. So anyway, thank you everyone for being here, and yeah. See you later. Go say hello to Anti-Human Rip. Bye, nerds.